Hi, I'm Anton Stewart, and together with my wife Lisa, we own a unique metaphysical store in New Paltz, New York. We are blessed to live in one of the most beautiful parts of the world, and along with the amazing people in our community, have created our own tradition of Wicca steeped in Welsh Celtic mythology. We invite you to watch our videos, read our books, visit our store, and join us on our incredible journey as we strive to make the world a better place, one witch at a time. This is our life, this is our magic, and this is the Awareness Shop. Hello everybody. Well, now's where we start another interesting project. For those of you that don't know, my dear sweet lovely bunny,
it's a motorhead.
She's a bit of a petrol head.
And I bought this car new in 1989. It's a Fox Body Mustang GT, 5 liter, 351 Windsor, and we're gonna have it restored.
That we are. So she's a little bit in sorry shape right now. Hold on while I pull that off for you. There you go. And yeah, I'm going to go and get the compressor and pop a bit of air in the tires. But I'm going to.
The tires would hold air, and I said, I don't know, they're flat on one side, and thought that wasn't funny.
Well, only flat on the bottom.
That's right.
I brought your keys here as well.
We give them to the guy, I suppose.
Well, yeah, you're going to need the keys to do it. But yeah, she's seen better days, but she's going to see better days, much better days. This thing, honestly, I remember the first time I drove this. Little lively on the back end, wouldn't you say?
Gosh, if there's spit on the road, my butt's going to come in front of me.
Yes, doesn't really have a lot of traction control.
Oh, that's a lovely car. 150,000 miles.
One owner from new, one careful lady owner from new. It's
so if you're going to get your compressor and do it, you better do it now.
I'm doing it. Here, let me give you the camera and then you can tell people about your car, and here are your gloves.
All right, it's a lovely car actually. One of the fastest Mustangs ever built. It's a Mustang GT, 5 liter. I love driving a stick, but I took it off the road, I think in around 2004, because it kind of just was a little impractical, you know. But now she's over 30 years old, and the tow truck guy is going to come any second and take her to her little Mustang hospital where she's going to get all spiffed up. So it's a lovely Fox body car, and we're going to do her in Santorini black with black leather interior, because right now she has saddle interior, and I never liked that really. I don't know why you would put tan and black together. To me it never really matched, but there she is, and we'll film her going in a bit. She needs a lot of TLC now, a lot of TLC. Maybe get some new Cooper tires on there, I think. Hooked on you, that's great. The guy said that there's cones where they'd like you to park it.
Okay.
Assessing the situation. Battery, of course, is dead, but it looks like 3 out of the 4 tires held air pretty good. This is just one of our projects. The next project is to get the barn taken down and put up a new barn. She's going to be unceremoniously pulled up from her rear, is she?
Unfortunately, these wings are going to stop.
boutique, and they always were sending me god-awful places. And in Jersey, you don't know whether the exit's going to be on the right or the left. You got all those jug handles. And many a time, I had to switch lanes in very little time, but it was just kind of one of those cars that would go whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It was an awesome car to drive, and I can't wait to get it back into pristine condition. So the plan is to get the barn done so that we'd have a parking bay for it once it's all finished. And we'll have a parking bay for our 07 that only has about 4,000 miles on it. We have a Mustang convertible 07 license plate on that, is riches. And then we're hoping to put a couple of apartments. So we're going to put up a nice new barn with a workshop and craft space, and apartments so that we can provide better space for the space we have. Looking for a spot that's not rusted out with the hooks, I imagine. What's the plan?
We're going to start from the back, turn the wheel, and get up on the back of the truck.
The wheel on the other hook, I'm afraid. We've also had quite the day today. While we were at the post office this morning, I was sat in the car while Anton went in. We had some statues going out. And I felt the car get bumped. And I looked, and a lady in a white pickup truck, a very elderly lady in a white pickup truck, had hit the back of the car. And instead of backing up, she just continued to go forward and plowed the whole side of her car through the back of our bumper. So she left quite a lot of white paint on our black car, and I'm sure she has a nice streak of black paint down her white car. And it was a hit and run because I got out to talk to her and she drove away. She drove away even though she knows she hit us. And apparently she has a reputation for doing that. She's almost 90. So, yeah. A little bit of damage to the Discovery. Kind of upset about it. We love our Land Rover. How wonderful is this? She's on. Well, she's on, Mr. B. That's good. Yeah, I'm afraid Dan the man has got his lurk cut out for him, eh? Yep, you wait. 8 months to a year, she's gonna be perfect. It at a storage facility. They got broken into, and the guys smashed all the lights of cars with a baseball bat. So we took it to another place to have it restored, have the lights fixed and that little rot spot fixed. They parked it out front where the snowplow went by and broke the windshield. Thank you so much.
By the road cone.
By the cones, yep. Thank you.
Have a good day.
And they kept it and kept it. Apparently their son worked on Mustangs and he stole my door locks. So after a period of time I got really frustrated and had him bring it back home, and they wanted to charge me towing to return it home, and I said, well, not until you give me back my door locks. And they said, well, you know, we'll just part our ways. Thanks, great. With this pentacle I lay, safety and protection both night and day. One more step in project restoration. Some record divots in your lawn over there.
Well, you know, now we can tidy up and I can put some grass seed down there, maybe.
And there she goes. Bye, baby girl. We'll see you when you're looking a lot better. Oh yeah, I see aquariums for headlights there.
Just one or two.
Good looking car though.
She'll be alright, Mrs. B. She'll be alright.
Where are we headed today? We are headed to Highland because, as you would note in a previous episode, or previously in this episode, the 89 Mustang has been taken on a flatbed truck to a place to be restored.
Yes.
So we're heading out to Dan's little garage where he has taken a lot of things apart. And we want to show you some of the damage. There's some rust and some cracks and some holes and some things that need looking at.
Yep.
And she, the 89, is going to be restored from the bottom up.
Yep, pretty much nuts and bolts restoration.
At some point, we will take you along on our trip to the upholsterer because it's a black 89 with a Fox body. That had saddle interior, which I never really understood, because for me, you know, being the fashion designer that I am, black and brown together,
it's a glamour dome.
It's just not the right combination of black and brown either, you know? So it's not like taupe that you could get away with saying it was kind of gray. So
no, it's definitely brown.
Because all of the cars that we own now have these beautiful leather stitched dashboards. This is the Discovery. We are going to get the Mustang's interior done in black. and we're probably going to get black leather seats. So we're pretty excited.
Yeah, or charcoal, or something that goes really well with the, you know, the exterior, because the brown never did.
No.
Maybe that's why you got. Maybe that's why you were able to get it. They probably. I believe
somebody ordered it
well,
with saddle. They called it saddle, and it was just
Maybe back in the day, Ford would just send cars to dealers and all that sort of stuff, and that was in their dealer stock, you know. So lo and behold, they had to.
Who knows? Who knows? But it's going to be gorgeous, and I love driving it. But after it gets restored, I think it's going to be high days and holidays.
Oh, it's not going to go out in the wet, is it?
No.
Not really.
Or the snow.
Or the snow. No, although you have had some experiences driving it in the snow.
Oh, yes, I have. I can drive really well in the snow. My dad used to drive snowplow, so I know about steering into the skid and all that good stuff. But
yeah, that thing will just lose its back end if somebody spat on the tarmac.
That's true.
It's just...
That's true.
It's just... Yeah.
All right, so we have a little ways to go, and we'll catch up with you while we're there. Hello, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
It's our friend Dan. Dan the Mustang man.
How we doing?
And his doggy.
That's Shelby.
Ah,
Sidekick.
Shelby the sidekick. I'm okay, Shelby. I promise I'm okay.
All right, so we come for a little look at the Mustang. So
We'll start back here.
we'll start back here. Now, give us a tour, Dan. What's going on? What do you know?
This is what I explained to you where the spare tire well was, and I only showed a few small holes right here. So we're going to just fill them in with all metal. And I've decided to media blast the bottom of the car.
Media. Oh, you're going to sandblast the bottom of the car.
I'm going to media blast it. Yep.
All right.
Because that's going to take it more. It's going to be easier for me to descale the car that way.
Right, yeah.
All right. And then you can look in here and see how much it rotted through. But
Right, there's a little porous there, isn't it? Look.
yeah, but what's
you can
nice
see my
is
hand.
we got good metal here. And that's right where the molding goes. So
Okay.
that's right where we're going to.
So you got to make that
We're
part.
gonna-
They don't make these anymore, do
Well,
they?
they make this part here,
Oh, I see, right.
and what we're gonna do is we'll fasten it right behind here,
Okay.
right into
all right.
good metal.
Okay.
All right, that way we got good metal there, we can get it. All right, we got a little bit over here, but it's not really as severe, which is good because it's the gas tank side. But you know, over the wheel wells is nice.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we're good shape there.
It's one careful lady only, you know.
Well,
Can't speak
Okay,
about the other
so-
26 though. Ah, no, we're
now the
joking.
picture shows you a little bit of rust back here. Nothing to worry about. A couple holes there. What we really were worried about was this floor pan here. Okay, because this is the driver's one.
Oh,
so
hi.
I'm going to replace this one up to where the good metal is because I can't reproduce these dimples, and I want it to look factory.
Right.
Okay, that side's not so critical because it's just the corner piece, but as you can see here, it got a little bit over where your feet go, where the gas pedal is. So, you know, when your foot's on the gas pedal and your boot's stripping, you know.
Yep.
And
So
on that side, it's from the leaky heater core, but we'll go over to that side and I can show you that too.
Brings a whole new definition to come for a run in my motor. It's almost like the Flintstones mobile, isn't it? You know, you have to run on the
Don't get
bottom.
discouraged, please.
No.
I've done worse.
He says he's done
Holy
worse.
mackerel. I did a duster I was telling you about. That thing needed frame rails, quarters, inner and outer wheelhouses, trunk floor, front aprons, everything. And this one is not so much from your feet, but if you notice how wet it is right here.
Oh yeah.
So that's where
the
our
radiator core
that's
is,
where
or the
our
heater core.
core is.
Okay.
That's where we got the damage, and that's why the radiator, when I opened it, didn't show
Okay.
any antifreeze in it.
Well, it's probably dumped it all
this
into the car.
Other
then.
than the little surface rust here, this is really solid.
It's really not too bad then.
Especially where your seats go. That's the main support of the car.
Right. Yep.
You know, from side to side. That's all in really good shape.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
weird that they put this brown. This is what we were talking about on the way over. It's got this weird brown carpet and brown doors and brown
it's
dashboard. It's strange.
I particularly don't like black and brown.
No, I don't
like
know
black and
anybody who
red.
does.
I like black and red. I can even tolerate black and blue.
Or taupe, that
Yeah,
gray
but
color,
I
but
really can't tolerate
they
that.
called this saddle because they wanted you to think the Mustang was saddled up, but it's ugly.
What I'm going to do now is I got to push it to reset the way.
All right.
And then we'll get it up in the air.
Oh, hang on.
Let's get that door.
Oh,
And then we'll set it up in the air so you can see the bottom.
all right. Well, before we put it up, let's just jump over and have a look quick at the engine bay.
What's under the hood? Oh, yes, there is. Hold on.
It's
Now
not.
that you mention it, I found this the other day, right here. On the inner wheel structure,
Oh yeah.
we got a little bit of rust here.
Seems
It's not in the frame.
Okay.
It's here. I want to put an L-shaped bracket and weld it in there.
It's in the tank. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to pull the motor to do
No.
that, do you?
No,
Okay.
because the frame rail is good on the other side here.
All right.
So what I'll do is I'll make an L-shaped bracket, so it goes up to here and then along the bottom of the frame rail.
Who would have a car in the northeast? though?
Yeah,
It's
well,
the
these
salt,
are
man. It
Northeast
just
cars.
eats
They
everything.
really stink. I was going to pull this apart for you, but you really did want me to take a lot of stuff off. So
No, I just wanted to get.
I just
you know,
wanted to get you a general idea.
Obviously, you've got to do what you've got to do, Dan.
Yeah.
We just wanted to get some pictures while it's sort of
Oh, yeah,
mostly
I don't doubt
together
it.
for the
I don't doubt
purpose
it.
of
I would want to
documenting
do
it.
it too.
Look at those lovely cobwebs there. That's quality cobwebs.
Yeah.
You know, this has been a house,
Yeah,
a
I
home
took
for
a
a
lot
house
of the
or a
cob-
mouse
I
or
took
whatever.
a lot of the cobwebs off too. But stuff like this, they sell this, so we can all put that all new in.
So you get all the. Once we get round to cleaning up the
Well,
engine
my
and the
friend says
element.
I can use his small cabinet,
Ah,
so I just got to make room. I'm going to have to get Al to get that out of here, and I'll put it over there. And it's just for small pieces,
yep.
you know. And then we just shoot a little clear on it, and that'll help.
It'll look lovely.
Help,
Yeah, yeah.
It'll help
Good.
hold it like that.
Observe that we have an aquarium going on in the headlights here. I don't know if you can see that. I'll just give it a little. There you go. We have two aquaria, but we have no fish in them at the moment. But the quality.
I know this isn't the Taj Mahal, but you know I like it because it's
It works.
not really big, and it's not going to be hard to heat. You know what I'm saying? And the car fits in here perfectly.
Yep.
Once I get my table in the back there, I can lay everything out.
Oh,
And
how cool you!
the interior pieces, he gave me a place up in the attic, so they're out of the way and they can't get damaged. So I put them up there yesterday because I had them.
I think it's going to want new wiper blades as well.
I didn't want you to think that I had your
Well, it
car
definitely
off.
needs new wiper
Might need new
blades,
wiper
yeah.
blades. I'm thinking,
Car
damn,
up,
that's
you know?
price has gone up there.
Oh, you've come a long way already.
Well, yeah. Because, you know, it might not seem like a lot of work, but when that stuff is rusted, it's hard.
Oh, no, I know.
You know? That's when the heat's your best friend.
Yeah.
You can heat the stuff up. You can heat the stuff up and move it.
So about the wheels then, Dan, are you're gonna refinish those? Because
What's that?
the wheels they're really nice actually. They just need they're not too shabby.
You know, they make this paint.
Yeah, I think these are just clear coated milled aluminium or aluminum as you would call it.
Well, then, if you know what you could do is, you can have what they call glass beaded.
Yep, and got
then
them.
glass bead them, put some clear on them,
Yep.
and
Well, keep them looking nice, but it's going to need new rubber. Obviously, the boots.
well,
the
I'm putting
tires
I'm putting air in the tires all the time. The
Oh,
front
well,
ones
then-
are holding pretty good. Back ones after a week they're flat.
Yeah, well,
But the front ones-
they're rotted.
I just put air in them. As a matter of fact, I put air in it 2 weeks ago. This one still had 30 in it. That one still had 30, and I had put 40.
Yeah, but look at
But the
it.
back ones were completely.
You don't want to go running on them
Yeah,
them
I got it.
tires there.
I just had it running, and it leaks a little bit to fit in. Yeah, because I had to put air in the tire so I could move this back.
All right.
I got the drums off, so I can push it. You know, it's pushing easy. The front ones weren't really seized up. The back ones were.
Right, yeah.
So the drums are off. There's nothing holding it for me to
Now, do you
push
have
it.
to put the
I
hatch?
can push it by
Do you
myself.
have to put the hatch down in order to raise it up?
Nah, we can raise it up with it goes up just a certain amount.
Okay.
All right.
I can go just about to the fan, but see, he's got the lift mark for how far you can go.
All right. I just didn't want you to hit a light switch. Or
Nah, we won't hit nothing. I leave it down because I don't want it to fall on my head.
And that's probably
It
best,
doesn't
yeah.
have don't have a prop rod. Well, now, you know, we got to put a fender on this side. Or a wing. Don't you guys call it a wing?
I call them wings. She
Yeah.
calls them fenders.
As you can see it.
This would be a wing. I don't know why you call it a fender. A fender
I don't
fends
know
something
either.
off, you know?
Let me go a little bit higher because you're a little tall. All right.
Oh, that's all.
And here's where I was explaining to you about the cross member, see?
Oh, hi, that's...
Right, so we're
well,
just
I would say the
replaced that
bushes,
cross
the
member.
bushes has gone completely there.
Yeah,
hasn't
it's gone.
Oh, there's
It's
a lot of
shot.
rust under here.
It's shot.
it? Yeah.
A lot of rust.
Well, you could, I
But
think
it
this is
hasn't,
a,
if you
could get
notice
it
here,
in.
it hasn't really spread in the back of the car. Look at
Yeah, you're going to need new brake lines
for a
in it.
non-undercoated car, I'm really surprised that's clean.
Oh my goodness, there is
Yeah,
no undercoat on it at all.
None. It was never undercoated from
And
the
it's just
factory.
it's just like primer, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh
that's
my
all
God.
it is, the factory primer.
How the hell's anything left of it?
I don't know. This part of the exhaust we can save. It's still really good.
Right.
I got to put a repair flange on this side, so we'll just be concentrating on the exhaust from the catalytic converter back.
Right.
Back here's all got to be cleaned.
Oh, right, yeah.
All right. This side is still good. I'm going to take my templates off of this side,
Let me come around.
and I'm going to convert it to this side because
Oh,
I don't want any outside, but it's the inside.
Oh, yeah, she's
Okay.
rotted a bit there.
So
isn't
we're
she?
going to make all, well, see, it's still good here, and it's going to be double thick. So once I media blast that, it's bound to bare metal, and I weld it, I'm welding to double the thickness of the floor.
Right.
See? So that's like twice as much what the factory did, because the factory welded right to 16 gauge. We're going to be welding at the 32 gauge. So, and then, like I say, I'll get this all cleaned up nice for you. I knocked a lot of rust off it already. But I can take template, see, because this is in perfect shape. I'll take a template, we just turn the template
Reverse
around,
it and put it on the other
put
side.
it on this side.
So, it's
Inside,
interesting that,
outside.
yeah, it doesn't have, these are, it's just a trailing axle, isn't it? My
It's a
God.
trailing arm.
Yeah,
I took the shocks off. You see, it's got a double
Yeah,
set
yeah.
of shocks.
right.
One is a shock absorber, the other one is to stop wheel hop.
Yeah, anti-tramp, they call that, or something
yeah,
like
so
that.
we're
Now
gonna
watch your head go so
we're going
fast
to
tank.
Okay, yeah.
we're gonna replace those. And this part is available.
Excellent.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to put that part in, meet it with the new part here. Okay,
Right.
anything that I see that's a little soft after the media blasting, I'm going to just
Yeah,
patch.
you know?
You know? Same
I mean-
right here. I'm going to have to make this piece,
Gas tank.
put it right
Yeah.
over top.
In an ideal
Oh.
world, it would have been great if you could have got a new body shell, but they're just not to be got, are they?
If it was more popular, you probably could have. You
Yeah.
know? They do
Well,
make
like-
them for the Mustangs and the 55 to
Look at the
57
hatch hinge
Chevy.
is all rusted out.
Yeah,
there.
it's all rusted where the
Well,
lights.
I'm gonna change this whole panel.
Right.
If I can't fix that, we're gonna look for a used hatch.
Well, if you
Because
can find one,
I've
yeah.
been told that the remanufactured ones don't fit good.
Well,
Oh.
yeah, no.
I'll try
prefer
to
keep
find
it-
we'll
well,
try to
we
find
prefer
a,
to keep it
Yeah.
forward.
I prefer to keep it
good
original.
quality
Yeah.
used part. And this all comes with the kit, the new
Right,
bolts,
yeah.
all that comes with the kit. This will be all back the way it's supposed to be.
And the tank is rusted through as well, yeah? You're going to need a new one. Okay.
I got a fuel weight right away. So what we'll do is we'll change the pump, we'll change the sending unit,
And the tank.
and the tank with the new straps. That way we know it's all good with
It's
that.
gonna drop out on the
Because
highway.
even this is rotted. I just got it in here so the old smelly gas don't stink up the place.
There
But
you go.
it's in bad shape. So that's what you got.
All right.
Well, I've seen worse.
got.
I've actually seen worse.
Yeah, I've done worse. I've done Mustangs worse than this.
Wow.
I did if you know anything about Mustangs, they make a couple different engines for them. They make a 2-barrel, a 4-barrel, then they make a hypo.
Right.
And I did a hypo car, which are very rare. But man, it had to be rebuilt practically from the firewall back. You know, it was the most intense welding I ever did.
Wow.
And it took me 3 months of welding every day,
Oh my God.
every day, every day. And, you know, it's a small shell.
Yeah.
But you got intricate pieces that you couldn't get to that you got to
Take
make.
something off to
You
make
got to
something.
try to cut it out as best as you can, so when you transfer it to metal, it'll fit right in there and you can flush right it. we're gonna do plug welds wherever you see a plug weld, a spot weld. It'll be a plug weld.
Right. So you're gonna spot and then you're gonna seam weld it.
We're gonna seam seal it. We're gonna put the stuff the same stuff that they use to hold the roof on your truck.
I bet it's gorgeous by the time it's done.
Oh yeah.
It's just you know, don't expect this to be done next week.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna start at the worst spot first.
Of course.
And I'm gonna get that knocked off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with that corner.
Right.
If I gotta remove the trailing arm, I gotta remove it, I don't care. And we're gonna take pattern off of this side, transfer it to metal.
It's probably worth replacing every single bush as well. If you're taking the axle out, which I'm sure you're gonna be, it's probably worth rebushing them in it, because they're gonna be worn, you know, at this point.
Well, they get so much worn they crack.
Yeah, vulcanized.
You know,
the rubber vulcanizes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like
So
even the bump stops vulcanized, but you know, they don't really, nobody uses those. But it's actually, I'm amazed that it's not totally rusted away. That it comes from the factory with just like a light primer coat on it. It's not, there's no anti-rust on it at all. It's just like, they didn't build cars to last then.
I'm surprised the
in the 80s,
dealership didn't try to pump you to get it undercoated. But they just wanted to sell it. Yep, okay, see you later. Have
Oh,
a nice
kind of,
day.
yeah. Hey, we found somebody who'll buy the Mustang with the brown interior. Oh, God, I love it. I love it. Well, it's not going to have a brown interior back. But, yeah,
That's the rocker, that's available.
Uh-huh.
This front part is available. The doors aren't really bad.
No, they're not. I see this, yeah.
No, the doors, I've had them, I've looked on the bottom of them, they're not bad.
That's pretty
Not
good.
really bad.
She's actually not in terrible bloody shape, to be honest. By the time everything's gotten like tidied up, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be all
Like I
right.
said, I clean most of the spider webs off it.
Oh well, yeah,
It's even the engine's even pretty dry.
yeah.
Got a little bit back there, but that's normal. But you know, up in front where the timing chain is, it's going pretty good.
Yeah, it's not peeing oil
No,
anywhere.
Not at all. Not at all.
I mean, that's a British technique, certainly with the BSA motorcycles. You know, they drop that much oil, they never go rusty.
Yeah, right. Neither than a Harley, so they're leakers.
Well, how about that then?
We gotta load all this up.
Okay, well, let me flatten the back seat. Let me give you that then. Here,
Right.
and you can do a bit more.
And get that away.
So I'll fold the back seat down and then we'll
I wrote down the address for you.
Okay. So we're going to take these seats to the upholstery guy and pick out something in black or gray.
Nice guys over there.
Well, I'm definitely going to pick
And I'll
out.
tell you what, they do quality stuff. You know, they had a Pontiac in a SEMA show. And SEMA, if you can get a car in a SEMA show,
Oh,
that's
wow.
like
Mm.
that's like fabulous.
Do you think we should go back and get the truck? You
The
think it's
seats
going to?
actually fold down.
I've got it. I've
Okay.
folded now.
All right.
Oh yeah, the seats actually. Oh yeah, you got it. The seats fold forward, and then you can put the other stuff on top.
Hercules, Hercules.
Gonna go today and see if they'll do something with this tooth before it acts up again.
Oh God, yeah. Did you on
My
antibiotics?
dentist that I had, Dr. Klein, he was a great dentist. And as he was doing my mouth and doing my dentures, he passed away from cancer. And his associate, his partner, I couldn't stand him.
We had the same thing happen. We used to go to see a Dr. Gerson in Newburgh, and he caught infectious hepatitis from a patient and died from that. And his replacement was
Excuse me.
All right.
no
Oh, yeah.
good either. So, all right.
All right. Okay, so, well, that's us for now. We'll leave you in peace, and what do you reckon? Update maybe next month?
Yeah.
If the snow ain't too deep, we'll come and see how we're doing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well, we got the holidays coming, so that
Don't kill yourself, Dan.
Don't get much done.
No.
Don't kill yourself.
And if
You're
I
in
can get
touch.
this tooth out, that'll be good too.
You got some pliers? I'll do it for you now. Why waste money on a dentist? I'll give it a go for you.
Well, it's got to be an oral surgery because I waited too long.
Oh no.
Well,
Here.
my other dentist says, listen, it turned black. Don't have to worry about it. We'll get it next time you come. I go to next month, and the lady said, oh, you didn't hear? Dr. Klein passed away. So when he was doing me, the poor guy was fighting cancer.
Oh no, what a shame.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that says thank you, Dan.
You're
All
very
right.
welcome. You all have
We'll
a nice
see you.
day.
This afternoon, where I gotta go to the bank and do some other things right now.
All right. We know where we're
Okay.
going for this guy. Oh, perfect. All right. Let's
Yeah,
go
because
see
I
this
spoke
hospital.
to you, and then I didn't hang up 2 seconds with you. He called me.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
well, there you go.
I
All
said,
worked out.
darn, you called me 2 seconds earlier. I told the client that I was speaking to you.
All
All right,
right.
well, we'll go catch up with
We'll
Kurt.
go catch up with Kurt then. All right.
Yeah,
Let's let me throw this in the back, sweetie. And then
His
we're
partner,
all set.
good guys, though.
All right.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Show you. He told me
Okay.
you got a lot to show you.
A lot to show us. We'll go see it. All right. Thank you, Dan. We'll see you
Very
in a month
welcome.
or so.
Well, isn't Dan a really cool guy? We're really looking forward to all of the work that he's going to be doing on the 89. And Dan is really hooked up. And he turned us on to these people named Gil and Lynn, who run a place, who knew, called Gillin. And we are going to head out there now with the seats and all the things that need to be reupholstered. So this ends part 1 of the journey of Mustang restoration. So if you like what you see, please hit that like button and please comment and let us know what you think. And please subscribe to our channel so that you can see the next thrilling installment of
Mustang restoration.